assume it is the beginning of the year today. Ankita will earn INR 10,000 at the end of the year, which she plans to invest in a bank deposit immediately at a fixed simple interest of 0.5% per annum. Her yearly income will increase by INR 10,000 every year, and the fixed simple interest offered by the bank on new deposits will also increase by 0.5% per annum every year. If Ankita continues to invest all her yearly income in new bank deposits at the end of each year, the total interest earned by her in INR in 5 years from today will be an absolute pain in the neck question. I kind of hate this question. Lots of times I'm used to saying, oh, beautiful question, wonderful question. It's the exact opposite of that. So a bunch of things which are very annoying. Beginning of the year today, she will earn this by end of the year. So all our math is from year 2. Year 1, she is earning 10,000 at the end of the year, which she plans to invest in a bank deposit immediately at a fixed simple interest. So at of 0.5% per annum. 0.5% per annum is to the beginning of year 2. The beginning of year 2 or end of year 1, she has 10,000. Beginning of year 2, she puts 10,000 at 0.5% per annum. And so simple things. Year 1, nothing happens. Year 2, what she earns. I'm putting it as year 2, beginning. She earns it at end of year 1. I earn 10,000 at the end of the year. So she can put it in a bank at beginning of year 2. That's what counts for us, because that's when interest can be earned. So year 2 beginning, she would earn 10,000. Year 3 beginning, she has 20,000 to invest. Year 4 beginning, she has 30,000 to invest. She is earning this. Year 5 beginning, she has 40,000. At the end of year 4, she earns 40,000. At the end of year 5, she earned 50,000, but that she can't invest. Right? Brilliant. Now interest rate. In year 1 is 0.5%, not year 1, year 2. She deposits at the end of year 1 at 0.5%. Her yearly income will increase, and the fixed simple interest offered by the bank on new deposits will also increase by 0.5%. So this goes to 1%, this goes to 1.5%, this goes to 2%. And here is where I got a little bugged. So I'm putting 10,000 rupees at 0.5%, simple interest, and 20,000 rupees at 1%, simple interest. This 10,000 rupees at the end of year 2 on a simple interest basis. So I'm not getting interest on interest. On a simple interest basis, does it go to 1%? Does it get the year 2? Does it earn 1% simple interest? That was the ambiguity I had. A little vague this question is. This question says the fixed simple interest offered by the bank on new deposits will also increase by 0.5%. That means you put this 10,000 at year 2, you're getting 0.5% simple interest. You get 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 for this. You put another 20,000, you get 1% for it. You get 1%, 1%, 1% for that. 1.5%, 2%. This 10,000, which you put at the end of year 1, beginning of year 2, is not considered as a new deposit at the end of year 2. No reason why anyone would do this. We'll say, I'll close this deposit, put a new one. But hey, the question says this, we'll follow that. That means this 10,000 that you put at the end of year 1 is at a 0.5% rate of interest on simple interest basis throughout. That rate of interest does not change. How many years will this rate of interest be there? Number of years. This will be there for 4 years. Beginning of year 2, you put it 2, 3, 4, 5. Beginning of year 3, this 20,000 is put. This will be there for 3 years. Be there for 2 years. This will be there for 1 year. Once you have got this framework done, this question is very easy. It's almost like saying at the beginning of year 2, end of year 1, I put 10,000 for 4 years at 0.5%. End of year 2, beginning of year 3, I put 20,000 at 1% for 3 years. End of year 3, beginning of year 4, I put 30,000 for 2 years, rate of interest 1.5%. At the end of year 4, beginning of year 5, I put 40,000 at the rate of interest 2% for 1 year. What is the interest this will earn? 4 into 0.5%, 2% of 10,000, 200. 3% of 20,000, 600. 3% of 30,000, 900. 2 into 1.5%, 3% of 30,000. 2% of 40,000, 800. The total interest earned is sum of all of this. 200 plus 600, 800, 1700, 2500. As you see, the computation is straightforward, the writing down is straightforward, but bunch of things that are a pain. This year 1, she earns her money at the end of year 1. So year 1, there's no interest. Important to keep in mind. Otherwise, the whole math can be for 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. That's not what's happening. That's one error that can happen. Second, this is at 0.5% and that does not change. The new deposits will increase by 0.5%. So in my mind, because I'm used to the, the real world, I thought this 10,000, if you put 10,000 in a bank and you renew it, then it is if it is an auto renewal, it is on compound interest basis. The interest will get added and will get renewed. If it is simple interest basis, it is for a duration. And if I don't know till what end, my duration is 1 year. It ends, it gets over. So this whole scenario is contrived and random, and the language is a little vague. So not a great question to do because there's too much ambiguity, especially from an exam point of view. But hey, you have to do it. Therefore, this is the answer. Right.